Hey there fellow gamers, welcome to Apex Legends Season 10 Performance Benchmark. So the Season 10 is pretty much similar to Season 9. The frame rate stays above 60 FPS, no problem. But there can be some random drops to the 40s or 50s, which was happening in the previous season, and it still happens randomly, especially if you're recording or streaming. The frame rates won't be stable, but when you're not recording, it's over 60 FPS almost all the time. So other than the normal frame drops that you're gonna see with the game, there are a few other things that I want to mention, and one of them is a performance bug, which is when you open a death box or open your backpack, you'll get a frame drop that drops to 0, then comes back. It happens for a second, but it can be quite frustrating, especially if you're trying to loot a death box, quickly want to swap the shields, and you're going for the shield swap, but the frame drop happens, and the next thing that you'll know that you didn't grab the shield in time and you'll be dead. So it can be frustrating like that, but it does not happen all the time. It's pretty rare, like 1 or 2 in 100 matches, so not much to worry about there. But I'm a bit sad to see that this bug is still here, since especially it's been here since season 9, at least for me. I don't know about you guys, let me know in the comments below if you guys have this kind of problem. But yeah, that's the only performance bug or problem that I have. Other than that, I don't have any major drops or performance impacts. But there are a few other things, and one of them is that the texture loading bug. Now sometimes the textures just won't load. It can be the environment or my guns, it just won't load. Like you'll see in this gameplay that when I inspect the R99, the textures just won't load, while for the Volt it loads. Maybe it's just based on skins, but it does not explain why it happens to the environment. So this one's also another visual bug. It does not depend on your performance, so that's good to know, and it's not gonna ruin your gameplay anyway. So the next one is pretty weird. I think it's a funny one. I don't know, but this happens when you launch a game, and in the legend selection you'll see the characters with a Roblox kind of graphic style. So if you see that, the animation won't play well. Like you'll get a weird animation for your agent, and when you land on the map, most of the weapons will be invisible. I think all of the weapons will be invisible, even if you pick them up. You can see the iron sights, but the weapon model will be invisible. It kind of gives you the advantage, because there's no weapon model blocking your screen, but it'll get fixed after a few seconds or maybe up to a minute. But there's one other thing that comes along with this, is that your audio will get cut off at random points. Like most of your character's voice line won't be heard. Some of the weapon shots or the weapon impact feedback won't be felt or heard. That can be quite frustrating, because you won't know where the weapon shots are coming from. And yeah, that's one bug that will eventually get fixed over a few minutes into the match. So for half of the match, you're gonna be running around not knowing where these gunshots coming from, or if you're actually hitting an enemy or things like that. And the weapon invisible thing, I think I can get used to that, because there's no weapon model blocking my view. But yeah, it's not how the Apex is supposed to be, so it'll all get fixed in the future, I hope. So yeah, other than the death box slash backpack frame drop bug, I don't think any of these gonna ruin your game that much. So yeah, that's pretty much all the things that I want to say. You can watch the rest of the gameplay in the video. So hopefully you are enjoying this benchmark video, and if you are, then let me know by leaving a like, and if you have any questions or suggestions, leave them in the comments. And as always, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
Enemy over there.
Look beyond the veil.
Archer out.
What do you say we move here?
Going right.
Joker's shooting at me. Antagonist down. Taking damage. I'm recharging my shield. I'm down. Ah, sorry, calm down. Contact with rival.
1 second, we got this. Hostile right here. Getting shot at.
Taking a bit to heal. Moving there.
Reloading. Reloading.
Go here, fellas.
Heard that.
No kill leader. Labels are a curse.
Contact the target. Reloading.
Another squad has entered.
Enemy down. Reloading.
I'm recharging my shield.
1 second, we got this.
Healing. I'll walk it off.
Enemy taken out.
It's like you've done that before.
Beginning ring countdown.
A second squad is firing on us. The next ring's far, man. Enemy is right here. Oh, down. Spare income shot though. Fighting.
Hitter coming in. Reloading. This won't hurt. Hold on.
I'm enjoying it. Shields are recharging.
Healing up. Eyes are open though.
I was born when I watched the other